Personal pronouns. What is a personal pronoun? A personal pronoun is a short word used as a simple replacement for a noun, for example, a person, an animal, or thing. Now, personal pronouns provide us with special information. They provide us with a noun involved, like person or persons, animal or animals, or thing or things. It also provides us the information on the number, singular or plural. It also provides us information on the gender, masculine, feminine, common, or neuter. Now we're going to look at an example where we place nouns with pronouns using our sentence, Jenny walked the dog to the park. So we're going to gather some information to get our personal pronouns that should be used. So with noun, we have a person, we have an animal, gender, we have feminine, and also common, and our number, we have one of each. So Jenny, person, feminine, and one, dog, an animal, common, gender, and means one dog. So a sentence again, and now we're going to have our pronouns that will be used to replace those nouns. Here we have our pronouns. Personal pronoun she to replace Jenny, and that personal pronoun it to replace dog. So she walked it to the park. So a sentence, she walked it to the park, and just comparing the information that we had when we were using a noun, here we have the personal pronouns providing us with the same information. We know it's a person, a feminine gender, and one, so she gave us that information. It's an animal, common gender, and it refers to one. Personal pronouns are divided into singular and plural categories depending on the number of persons, animals, or things they refer to. So here's a table. So personal pronouns are singular and plural. Now, first person, that's speaking about oneself, singular will have I and me. Plural, more than one. First person, we have we and us. Second person, when you're speaking to a listener, singular would be you, and plural, more than one, will also be you. Third person, when you're speaking about someone or something, singular, you'll have she, her, he, him, and it. Plural, third person, when you're speaking about someone or something, you have they and them. Personal pronouns can further be divided into another two categories: subject pronouns and object pronouns. A subject pronoun replaces the noun performing the action in a sentence, and an object pronoun replaces the noun receiving the action in a sentence. So let's look at an example. So we are going to understand object and subject pronouns. Sentence: Mark is kicking a ball. So here we have a pronoun: he is kicking it. So Mark is our subject doing the action. We have our ball being the object, the action happening on, or the receiver of the action. So because he is the subject, that personal pronoun that's going to be used would be the subject pronoun, also the doer or the doer of the action, and it replaces a ball as the object receiving the action. It is the object pronoun. So here we have he, subject, doing the action, and it, the object, receiving the action, or what is the action is happening on. So he is kicking it, replacing Mark and the ball in the sentence: Mark is kicking a ball. So we're going to look at how the subject pronouns are used in sentences again. A subject pronoun is the subject of the verb. So we have the sentence: I picked an apple. You picked an apple. Remember, the subject is the doer. He picked an apple. She picked an apple. It picked an apple. You picked an apple. Now this you, plural form. We picked an apple. They picked an apple. And all these subject pronouns, all these pronouns, the doer of the action, subject of the verb. Subject of the verbs, just meaning again the doer of the action. So let's go into our object pronoun. So an object pronoun is the object of the verb, simply meaning the receiver of the action. So here we are with our object pronouns. Mary waves at me. Mary waves at you, singular. Mary waves at him. Mary waves at her. Mary waves at it. Mary waves at you, plural. Mary waves at us. And Mary waves at them. These pronouns, object pronouns, receiver of the action, also known as the object of the verb. So let's try a bit of practice of what we just learned. So personal pronouns. The instruction: use the correct pronoun for the underlined nouns. So let's go to our sentences. Bob is 4 years old. Bob is underlined. The toys belong to the children. Children underlined. Hal and I play football. So Bob could be replaced with the personal pronoun he. Children, personal pronoun them. And Hal and I replaced with that personal pronoun we. So the sentence, first sentence: he is 4 years old. The toys belong to them, and we play football. So, a few more sentences again. As we practice, continue. So you will use the correct form, chorus pronoun for the underlined nouns. Mommy gave the ball to Shari. The children were reading, and Hamil gave the ball to John and me. So let's get our pronouns. So here we have mommy gave the doll to her, receiver. They were reading the subject. Hamil gave the ball to us, receivers, John and me.